solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense. But they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we can see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. For a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense makes their way onto the field for their 1st possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Here's a target, and it's complete. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
Okay, it's saying online, but why the fuck it ain't showing the money? It's saying online, but it ain't showing the money.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. And the Commodores will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Milrow. Grab made by the tight end. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, it doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Makes a quick catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds his target. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up. Commodores will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's all I do.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Caught in the Haynes. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Bama. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up 2, so it's
limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
No, kick it away here. The call for the fair catch here. So here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard mark.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play.
You ain't gonna do nothing but run the moves off, and then turn around and ask for some more right on.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry.
The
senior able to make the stop after a short game. Offense facing a 3rd and short.
You just said you in the house
Can they
now.
make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Hey, you didn't go outside and clean it up.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Play action here on first down.
I'm a war, dude. I'm a war.
Left.
Intercept.
Picked off. Did he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possessions. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's the throw deep downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, tied. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Yeah, do that tiny nobody from CC.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
CC.
And the return will be brought down.
Use that tiny
So
she
here
got
comes the
CC on her
offense
story.
back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can
This
shake
song
off
right
the
here, this
interception
is
through
song.
in the last possession.
Is that Andrew CC?
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw, almost his second interception today.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Pavia. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the out route.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This is the 6th play on the drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little or slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on 4th down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on 4th down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
To the air, it's Pavia. Defense is coming after him. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught for the completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass rush closing in. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
On a drive that just won't end, it's 3rd down and long. Looking to pass, it's Pavia. Catch made on the left side. The ball is loose. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at that face. What's in your burger? There are some gaming stuff down. It's just in their bag. Come on. Yeah, this going on. This is me in the same 2 in the morning. I ain't know it. I ain't gonna say that. You say we're going to big store, big shit. Yeah, dude, I just say, hey, I'm in over here. Everybody gotta be something. They don't have time to do it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I was I didn't even watch it, but yeah, I was thinking, I didn't watch it. I thought it all Dude, how big is about it? And he was trying to find him the trouble. He did this on first. What's that rest come on the work So I'm saying that's an hour go back and look at this thing.
I'll look at her on here. I look at her up here.
Don't close the door.